Character arcs are the real hero of any story. But what are character arcs, and how do you use them in your writing? This video will answer these questions, so I hope you're ready for a bumpy ride. Welcome authors to Next Level Writing. In this video, we will investigate character arcs and the 3 character arcs that you can use when writing a story. At the end, there will be a tutorial on how to use these, so stay tuned. Firstly, what are character arcs? Character arcs are the journey of change that a character goes through over the course of a story. Characters often grow and develop depending on the situations they encounter. Using character arcs adds a dimension to your writing and help your characters come to life. The 3 character arcs we will be investigating in this video are moral ascending, moral descending, and transformative. Number 1. Moral ascending. A protagonist's character arc is essentially the story's theme or moral. In a moral ascending arc, it is the life lesson you are trying to teach the audience. To achieve this arc, you must consider 4 points. First, there's the flaw. This is the lie the character believes. It may be a lie from another character, a traumatic experience, or a naive belief they hold. Next is the desire. This is the one thing the character wants more than anything. The desire often influences the character's choices and can be the catalyst for their adventure. Then we have the need. If we go back to the flaw, the need is the truth that the character must realize. It is only through accepting the truth and overcoming the flaw that the character can ascend past their current status. Lastly, we have the climax. The climax is when the character uses the truth to overcome their flaw and face their final obstacle. It is at this point that the author hones in on the life lesson, sometimes meaning that the character may not reach what they desire. Let's look at an example. For our example, we are going to look at Peter Parker, or Spider-Man. The flaw that he has is that he can be both Spider-Man and live a normal life, and his desire is to get his life back to normal no matter the cost. But Spider-Man's need, or the truth, is to realize that he needs to take responsibility for his life and accept his burden of power to help those who truly need help. This all comes to a climax when Peter Parker's world is threatened by enemies entering from the multiverse. He realizes his life can never go back to normal and ends up sacrificing his normal life for those that he loves. Character Arc 2. Moral descending. The opposite of moral ascending is moral descending. This character arc is a darker approach to storytelling. Here, the character chooses to pursue the desire regardless of the cost, which often results in a more sinister truth revealing itself. We will apply the same 4 points from moral ascending to see how this character arc can look. For this character arc, we are going to look at Walter White from Breaking Bad. From a nerdy chemistry teacher to a criminal drug lord mastermind, Walter White is an example of a moral descending character. The lie that Walter White believes is that he is going to die and that his family will have nothing when he goes. This means that his desire is to get a large amount of money so his family will be okay. However, the need or the truth that Walter White needs to discover is that it's not the money but the power he desires. When he was faced with mortality, he felt like his life was a huge disappointment. This leads to the climax, where Walter White begins to eliminate everyone in his way, no matter the consequences. He has gone down the path of power and has truly broken bad. Character Arc 3. Transformative. The common trope with this character arc is the poor farmer who becomes the chosen one. Their morals and character may not change significantly, but their abilities certainly do. As they gain strength, they gain the power to effect change. For an example of transformative character arc, look no further than Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games. She's pretty much the same person throughout the series. However, as she grows in power, she has new problems to solve. Katniss's flaw is she believes she can be a normal girl with a normal life. This lie is quickly shattered when she is thrust into a horrific situation and is forced to kill or be killed. For this reason, her desire is to survive the Hunger Games so she can return home to her family. To achieve this, Katniss must look within herself and use her inner strength to overcome the challenges she faces in her dystopian world. But during the climax, Katniss transforms to become the symbol that the world needs and stands up to those in power. She was required to figure out how to be herself and not let her new role change who she truly is. Now that we know about character arcs, how do we use them? Here are 3 tips to help you plan a riveting story that includes a character arc. Tip 1 is to consider the desire, motivation, and obstacle your character will face. Ask these 3 questions. What does my character want? Why do they want it? And what is keeping them from what they want? Tip 2. Devise your conflicts. Depending on the character arc you are following, think about the challenges your protagonist will face. For moral ascending and descending character arcs, think about the external conflict. These generally come from the antagonist or other characters. For transformative character arc stories, think about internal conflicts. These come in the form of conflicting personal desires, doubts, and reactions from events. Tip 3. Draw a story arc. A story arc places your ideas in sequential order and helps to identify what events will encourage your character along their own arc. And there you have it, 3 character arcs and a quick tutorial on how you could use them. As always, remember to like and subscribe and keep striving to take your writing to the next level.